Hey guys, welcome to the segment I like to call Scout's Kitchen. Today we'll be cooking chicken and dumplings. I am going ahead and straining the flour. How much flour do we need, Nana?
About 2 to 3 cups.
2 to 3 cups of flour to be able to make these dumplings. And today I'm actually co-hosting with my Nana. She is the one that's teaching me how to make this recipe, and I am so excited for this. Alrighty, I got done straining. What do I do? Hold on, I gotta get the rest of this flour. Alright, now what do I do?
Pour the milk.
Alright, buttermilk?
No, baby. I was pouring the milk in here.
Okay. So, Nana, what do we do now?
Well, then we're going to take.
Alright guys, this is actually my very first video co-starring with someone besides Kayla, so it's going to be kind of difficult, because this is a really good recipe to make.
The grease all in there.
Get some lard all in there. And put 2 handfuls. Wash your hands. We're in a pandemic. Okay. Get the excess lard off me. Okay, now what do we do?
So now you need to.
Have it all put
You're
together.
going to have more on that, baby doll.
Okay. This is a good video, y'all. Alright, make sure you like and subscribe before anything else, because we are actually trying to hit 100,000 by the end of 2020. I said that in my last video, but everything is going to be okay. Now what we're going to do is put in some buttermilk after we mix it together a little bit while mixing it with our hands. Alright, now I'll do the rest of the mixing. Do some mixing. Even though I'm scared to get my hands dirty, I am finally stepping out of my comfort zone and doing it. Make sure to stir it in really good. Then when you're done, wash your hands, and I'll show you the product of what we have when I get done doing it, because you don't want to overdo it.
Add more water, my honey. Don't do it with one hand at a time. So you have to add more water.
Add more milk.
I mean, more milk.
Hey, add some more buttermilk when you get through it. Add enough buttermilk to where you can be able to do it really good. Okay. See, my hands got dirty finally. This is actually a really good video we are filming here today, and finally doing my very first cooking video that is not scripted. You see what she's doing right there? That's the right way to do it. The way I was doing it was not right at all. So, learn from her example and not mine.
Pour me a little more flour in here.
Flour. About this much, Nana?
Yeah.
Okay. Add another cup of flour. Make sure to add all the flour in the cup.
Oops.
Yeah, we are making quite a mess here today. But yes, we are making chicken and dumplings. One of my favorite things is that my Nana makes for me. She makes it this really good southern way, so if you're from up north, it's okay. Southern recipes are actually kind of hard to make, but yeah, it is fun to do. I know I'm talking too much, but one day I will actually be able to have a way to make merch, so if I ever do, I gotta get a job. Okay, now I'm gonna do the rest of the kneading. Then you gotta knead it. The dough should look like this. Then we gotta put flour on the table. Now let's put out some tin foil while I finish the kneading. Wax paper. And then we put some flour onto the wax paper. I know, I am basically explaining the recipe when you're basically watching the recipe. Alright, just put it in a little. So just do what I'm doing. Like this, Nana?
Mm-hmm.
Great job. I'm doing actually a pretty good job for my first time actually making chicken and dumplings. Alright, so that's basically almost all the dough. Now I'm going to go wash my hands before I do the next part. Okay guys, after you get done washing your hands, do what you're doing, make them into little balls for dumplings. Well, on the stove that we're bringing butter, the milk to a boil to be able to put the dumplings in.
Tell that you put 2 sticks of butter, and then you add milk to your chicken broth and butter, salt and pepper.
Yes, that is exactly right. Like, if you're trying to make this at home, I will post all the ingredients you need in the description below and how to make it. So,
You're going to take this.
don't fear.
Right, this right here.
So put them into like balls, Nana? Dark humor, I'm sorry kids. I know this is content made for kids. So, kids, if you're watching, please ask your parents if you can make this recipe with them. It is a fun recipe to make, but quite a mess to clean up. So make a ball kind of like this, and then get ready to add it to the broth and buttermilk. So, sweet milk, basically sweet milk. I will bring the camera over so I can be able to see it. I'll be right back with showing you. So this is what you should be doing. Yes, this is the thing. This is my Nana. You can see her from a different angle. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the station where we're cooking the dumplings. And let's phone back on the tripod. Alright, and then, yes, when we go off screen, we are basically putting the stuff into the pot for cooking. I'm putting it into a ball, and then getting ready to rip it up piece by piece so I can be able to put it in the chicken broth and sweetened milk. Be ready for this, guys. I will be posting the whole recipe so you can make it homemade from scratch.
Try to make it a little floury.
Okay, make it floury, guys. Don't do what I'm doing. Learn from my mistakes. I learned from mine too. How else do you think I'm actually coming up with video ideas? I was bored for basically all the quarantine. You know, I don't want to get demonetized even though I don't even have any money yet, but due to the subscriber count down below, but coronavirus. Demonetize me now, YouTube. Okay, now, is this how it's done? Got flour for you. Okay, then what do we do now, Nana?
Just put all of it in here, and then we let it cook before we put the chicken back in.
Yes. Alright.
Chicken's warm and cooling off.
I will be doing more recipes in the future, so stay tuned for those. This will be actually one of my longest videos today, besides Trampoline Part 3, which is coming out a little bit after dinner, so be ready. Okay, now I basically just rip it up and put it in the pot.
Hold on, I'll have to mix this over.
Yes, ma'am. So basically what I'm doing is just getting some dough ready for the boiling. A little more flour. Don't add too much to the wax paper and spread it out. Yes, I am doing southern cooking. Really southern. Oop, I'm in a mess. I'll make sure to clean it up. White hands, this is what the dough should look like. All floury and made. And I will be doing a question and answer video, so leave some questions for me down in the comment section below. If the comments are on, tell me if the comments are on, please, and if they are. Like, because recently I've been going through my old videos before I started making these videos. So, just tell me if they're on, for God's sake. And, just tell me what you think. Tell me how the recipe turned out. Tell me how it tasted. Everything, y'all. This would not be possible without my Nana and my family, so shout out to them. And all the people that are actually helping me every day to keep my mental health up. So I'm just going to sprinkle some more flour on each ball. I get some last bit of flour on there. on some of the dough. I should start wearing gloves next time I start cooking. I just got to get a pair. And those going to be my cooking gloves. So I don't want to get my hands too wet. I better get some rubber gloves. Alright, and then how long do we cook the dumplings, Nana?
About 10-15 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes for all the dumplings. And then you add the chicken, right?
Yeah. You take it off the bone and then you add it.
Yeah, and we'll be showing you taking it off the bone on camera after we wash our hands. Will we, Nana? Right? Would we? Will we?
Can.
Okay. Sorry, it's just we're just going on as along. This is not one of my scripted videos that I make. Each scripted video is planned, unlike this one, which is just surprised, and I was so excited to make this recipe. This is the first recipe I've done with my Nana on camera. I've done a lot of recipes in the past. How does it taste? Does it taste good, Nana? Alrighty. I'll go ahead and start cleaning up. Is it okay if I go ahead and start cleaning up the flour? Okay, so I'm gonna go put the. Do I throw away the leftover flour or put it back in the thing?
Here's a nail brush to make it wash your nails.
Okay. Now what do I do with the leftover flour? What do I do?
Throw it first.
Okay. I'm just gonna fold this over a few times so I don't get a huge mess while throwing it away. Yes, this is one of my messy recipes, but I will be making more desserts in the future. Like, I just gotta have ways to make it. I will do one off camera and then one on camera, if I can. I'll be cooking things on Thanksgiving, cooking and cooking and cooking for the channel. Scott's Kitchen segment will live on like this channel. Yes, I'm washing my hands now. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off the table now. Make sure before you start doing the chicken, wipe off your table. Table or counter, whatever you're making dumplings on. And clean up the things you used for making the recipe, like flour. Put that back where you got it. We will bring the chicken over in a minute, whenever we can, and we will show you how to take it off the bone. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I do, because Scott's Kitchen would be Scott's Chicken without the way how to make it. Scott's Kitchen. Alright, I will bring the phone over. Ooh, I'm going to prop it up right here. Okay. I'm going to grab a piece of chicken. My hands are fairly clean. So, is it really hot?
Yeah, it's kind of hot. But I've got it in that cold water.
Okay, so watch what I do. So I just take off the meat. You just
take the skin off.
Skin off. It's so hot.
Well, just put it back in there. One of those, let it soak.
Okay.
Turn it off and then turn it back on.
So guys, it's hot. Make sure you let it cool. Learn from our mistakes. But we will keep going to show you how chicken and dumplings is made. It is very hot. I should really have put on gloves. But if you want to put on gloves, it's optional. We choose not to because we are making a southern recipe. And another southern recipe we like to make is fried chicken. Maybe one day in the future we'll make that for you. We'll make everything ready and be ready for it. More Scott's Kitchen videos coming soon. I will be ready for it. So what do we do with the bones? I'll throw away the bones as I go. It's hot. So be ready for the a little burning sensation. Alright, oh, don't get the skins. Okay. The chicken is nice and easy after boiling it for a while. How long? For how long do you boil it? About an hour boiling it. And then when everything is good and ready, we do not pre-make it any because we are getting ready to we are actually making our dinner. And I am actually showing you how to make it on camera finally. I know I've said that a lot. I am crazy. I am so hyped. I was so hyped for this video to finally come out. I've been planning a lot of videos for a ton of months. I really could not believe what I could do now. This is not possible without the love and support of my family and friends who hold me dearly and support me. I I will be trying to make a TikTok page on my phone for you guys. And I already have an Instagram account. Go follow that, TNTY Productions, if you could not hear it in my last video. And follow my main account, Super SSJ Scott. Same